This is Scott from ArborPro, and today we're going to take a look at the new grouping feature in ArborPro Enterprise 2.0. So in the past, we've had the option here to view all trees by property. So this is kind of the familiar thing that's been here for quite a while, and even back in the desktop software days, we had a list down the left side that allowed us to click and highlight properties and export and create share links and so forth. But we wanted to expand on that and be able to potentially group by other different types of categories here. So we can do things again by property, but we can also do things by, let's say, on street. So these are grouped now and summarized by on street. So if we wanted to go in here and say, okay, we want to see everything that's on, I don't know, Agnew or something like that. This list could be very long, so we have a search capability in here. So we'll go ahead and click Agnew Street, and we can see everything that happens to be on Agnew Street. Another potential use of this is to do a little bit of QC on the data. So if we click on side, we can see that, not surprisingly, the majority of trees are front trees. They're in front of an address, or they're around the side or behind. We see some other things kind of down at the bottom here that are island too. So there's two trees that are island streets. So those could be islands. This one looks like an island as well, but it's showing up as side median. So these two, if we go back to our group, these two that happen to be island, it looks like the more common way to associate the side on those would be to make those a median tree as opposed to an island tree. So it could be a way to go in here and say island, I want to zoom and highlight, and potentially go in here and use the mass update tool to mass update those to median. So we're going to go ahead and go to the side and go to median. Slide down there, and we'll go ahead and update those. So we're going to mass update those to median, and that way those are a little more consistent. And when we go back in here, we see island 0, and those have been median. So we might see parkway trees, we might see 8 of those, and we can again go and mass update those to front as opposed to parkway. So that's our new group feature. We can certainly go in here and really group these on anything in this dropdown. So we could certainly do this on species, on condition. And so this allows us to quickly go to, okay, where are the dead trees? Highlight those. So there's 3 dead trees out there. Where are the good ones as opposed to good all in capital letters? Again, we can use that to do some QC on our data. Where are the NA trees? You know, are those all vacant sites, or are those a valid species that we probably need to go in and correct? So it's a good QC tool, it's a good visualization tool, and of course that in concert with the color palette can help us visualize things and also zoom to them and select them. Kind of the two working in concert are a good way to navigate all the data and make sense of it in the map very quickly. So that's our new group tool in ArborPro Enterprise 2.0.